Good afternoon. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Caught me coffee in hand. Hey Gecko. Hey Ram. How you doing? Hey Moonlight. Before that, hope you're doing well. Happy. I never. Why do I never remember what day it is? I literally have no clue. Hope you are all doing well. Yeah. So we're going to be doing some more Community Zoo today. Oh, didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Tuesday, right? Yes, Tuesday. Time has no meaning in my world at the moment. Every day is a random day. Every day is Flirp Day, and that's just, it doesn't mean anything. So yeah, we're gonna do some Community Zoo. Community Zoo, that's new. Ha ha. Yeah, so I haven't touched this. I haven't touched this since December, right? Oh well, welcome, Moonlight. You're very welcome. Yeah, so Planet Zoo is usually like twice a week, and I'm sort of doing mixed things. I'm trying to we're still trying to get the career mode finished. Oh, my game just crashed on me. Wonderful. So we might do that at the end. What I'm sort of doing now is that, like, if I kind of get bored. Thank you, Lindsay, for the resubscribe. 4 months. Awesome. I think you should get there should be a new little thing coming up for you soon. It may still be because you've got that founder's badge that you don't get the new one. But thank you, Lindsay. Always appreciated. Very much appreciated. So yeah, what was I saying? So I'm trying to do a mix now of, like, don't force myself on the streams to do stuff that's necessarily creative if I'm not feeling it. But I've actually been really in the groove today. In the last few days, so I've been working on all sorts of things. I've been working on many different projects, some of which you know about, some of which you don't know about. I've been working on Friday's episode. So I don't know whether the Community Zoo, I might make this Community Zoo thing and an episode for Friday, because the seal habitat, seal beach is pretty much done, but I might wait another week and do a little bit more on it because it's never done. Nothing is ever done. But yeah, we're going to jump over. Let's go Little Toves. And let's get the game. Why are you not done there, game? Why are you not done there? Oh, that's because we started to set little nightmares. There we go. Yeah, so we'll do... Oh, this is all confusing. We'll do this. So I have done a bunch of work. So there's not going to be a tour, guys. There is not going to be a tour. But I have done a bunch of additions to this, and I think we'll try and get so I've got this about a 2.5 hour stream today. I'll try and get a good chunk of it done. If I kind of don't hit a wall, then we'll just do all 2.5 hours on this. But if I do, yeah, a lot of it's not stitched together though, Gecko. So, I mean, I can show you the stuff that I've been working on, but I sort of don't really want to show you the stuff that everybody else has been doing until some people are sort of in progress. I'll show you the kind of backdrop. You've got some backdrop there. In fact, if you go back in the streams, you'll see that from a while ago. The things that have been done here, but you can see what I've been working on. So if you haven't seen this before, if you're new to the streams, we started this I think back in December, and as I said, this will be Friday's episode. What I want to work on today, I've got 2 options. This is kind of the entrance plaza. So this is inspired by the Woodland Park Zoo in Seattle. I think that was where the inspiration was from. And so we've got this kind of entranceway here. This is a ticket building. which is started, and then they exit through either through the turnstiles or the gift shop. So the two things that I might work on today are the gift shop or the ticket thing. Anyone that's in the Discord can work on it. Yeah, 1 sec. Anyone that's in the Discord can work on it, as long as you've got all the DLCs. Basically, that's the kind of the one bit of a sticking point. Although you can work on it. We've got one person, Dennis, who hasn't got all the DLCs. He's working on it from like just a blueprint. So he's got like a blueprint. He's gonna go from. Hi, Lysa, how you doing? Thank you, Lindsay. I think Gecko's already actually in the Discord, I believe. So I've done a load of path work today. So all of this, I can't remember if you'd seen this, but I don't think you guys have seen that I've changed all this paving and I've done all this additions with the new signs and everything. Thank you for helping, Lindsay, with that. Appreciate it. Sorry, Lysa, I hope you didn't think I was kind of like, oh, I have my, I actually have my minions for this. I wasn't thinking that at all. What I was thinking was, Christ, I've got to have a shower and have a shave before I jump on the stream, because these people will think I'm right scab. I'm a right scab end. Good. You got it all sorted. Right, so yeah, I started working on this. This is all completely custom build, guys. So every piece you're seeing is all completely custom and placed down, which is kind of all right. Don't deal with the peasants. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was worried. Yeah, I thought you were, Gecko. I thought I'd seen you in there before. So we've got a spawner here and we've got a spawner over here that's going to be hidden, and I think there's going to be a spawner inside, potentially inside this building. But what I'm going to do is plan for this. I'm not going to use this desk, but is that these will be the ticket. These will be the ticket desks. So not using this desk, but like hiding away the gate kind of thing, all the way along here, and then staff members standing behind. So the guests will come in to the park, come into the ticket thing, bump the ticket desk, turn round, and then go through the entrance. That's the idea. That's generally the idea, because we've seen this before. We've done this before in other things, where you don't actually need them to walk through the gate. They'll just kind of walk up to it and bump into it. Good. No. Yeah, I didn't think that was what you'd be thinking, but I was a little bit concerned that I had kind of fobbed you off. Yeah, but I mean, everyone in the Discord is so. I mean, you've been in there for a while anyway, but everyone in the Discord is generally always very, very helpful. Right, so I want to make this section narrower, because I don't think I want this. Let's just check this a second. I don't think. Let's get into the grid. I don't think I want this to be the full. Oh, actually, it could be the full width of that, couldn't it? By the time I've hidden the desk. Yeah, exactly. Just leave the Discord in a half. How very dare! You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. But if that sort of thing happens, generally if that sort of thing happens, I'm all right about it, because I'm always like, probably didn't really want you anyway. If you're that much of a tool, you can do one. Oh, I made this little kind of sliding door thing. It's supposed to look like it's kind of on wheels. I need a handle for it, but this is all kind of shuttered across, so they just pull this big kind of sliding door when the zoo shuts. Oh, did we just see a little? Oh, did I just hear a little morph rolling across there? Hey, Wes. Thanks for the resub. Oh, that's Lindsay's gifted sub still, is it? Goodness me. That's very generous of her, wasn't it? Right, so let's shunt all this back, I think. We're kind of infringing slightly on Rem's path here, but I don't think it matters too much because I can kind of rejig that a bit. So I think if we kind of go... I might have to redo the path. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll move this. I'm not going to put a lid on this, guys, until I have to, because it's so much easier working on a building when you don't have a roof to be contending with. You don't have to kind of squeeze yourself in. Look at the lens flare, the lovely lens flare. Right, so I need to work out somehow some sort of desks. I don't want... In fact, let's open the park a second. Let's open the park a second and see what the guests do. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh, are they all cold? Why are they all coming in cold? So they're going to do some weird... They're going to do some weird pathing at the moment. But they should go up to those desks. I just want to make sure they don't actually go through the desk. Or those gates, sorry, that they just bump them. Okay, so they don't even actually get close to the... They just kind of bump up to the desk. Okay, perfect. Right, so we can hide all of this away with desks. How will we get a staff member hanging out behind it? Let's see. Let's see what happens. If we can get a... let's get a vendor. Can we drop a vendor on a gate? This might not work. This may not work. I wonder if I can bury... I don't know if this is going to work. I need to be able to get this guy to stand looking like he's standing at a desk. So they need to be like there. But by the looks of it, you can't put them inside the gate. Interesting. So let's see how close they get to it. Come on, you can do it. Okay, so they don't get that close to it. So can I use the little bit of path in front? This might not... yeah, my concept might not work then. So what I want them to do, I want there to be a person standing behind it. Tricky. Maybe it needs coffee. Coffee and a think. So I wonder what happens. I wonder what happens if you have one of these like underground. If you dig a hole and stick one of these in it, what happens? Do they still consider that to be a gate? Because they're obviously not actually walking up to it, right? So they're not actually... I don't want to... They're not actually getting right up there. This may well be. This may well be a reload in a second. This seems like a ridiculous concept, but sometimes the game considers something to be that's underground to be just as pretty much the same as something that's on the surface. Because if I don't have it in here, doing this, I mean, I guess I could make them. What I could make them is just like self-serve things. They could definitely be like that. That's probably an option, isn't it? I could have a desk, or even some like cubicles, and then like a self-service thing. That would be our backup option. So like there'll be an actual kind of ticket machine. And that will be the one that's got the gate behind it. So they all look like... Basically, the whole thing is that I want them to all look like they're coming in from the spawners. It looks like they're all cold. I don't know why they're all cold. It's May. I wonder if it's just the climate of this place. Might be. Yeah, I want them coming in from the spawners... going into here, which is going to be obviously is the ticket office. I don't really mind quite so much what happens inside this, but obviously it'd be better if they do what be better if you just did what I want you to do. Just do what I want you to do. Guest facilities. Okay, so I can place that. I can place that kind of down. What's that snapping to? Nothing. Can you have tunneling on that? No. Okay, so that is at the moment. At the moment, technically, that's an entrance. But if I can connect that to the path, this is really long and winded, but we'll get there. Okay, let's get rid of that bit of path. We just need to kind of see if this can work or not, and not spend too much time on it. Okay, that'll work. I think probably what's best to do is just to do it a bit crap at the start. And then we can worry about fixing it up. Right. So we could see. Just realised January 4th was my 4-month sub anniversary. Thanks, Pinsy. She's a little legend, isn't she? So we could see from before that they don't get that close to it. Do they get close? Do they get so close to it that they go down the stairs? If they do, then it doesn't work. Let's just have a look. Right, that's the wrong way around. Crap. That's the wrong way around. Nuts! Get out of the floor, you wallies! Okay, not so much that one then. So it's got to be that way round, right? That's entrance. That's entrance, isn't it? I think that's entrance. I think that's what we had there before. Confusing myself now. I'm aware of the fact that you're trapped. You have my attention. I'm aware of the fact that you're trapped. Oh no. I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess, peeps. It's all going wrong. I just need to get these guys out and then we can go back. Oh my god. Okay, not so much that. Alright, I'll tell you what we do. Just temporarily, I'll put another gate over here. That's in, isn't it? That's in. So these guys, people would walk out of that gate, walk out of the spawner, bump that, turn round and walk into the park. So why are these guys not done that? I don't know. They should all just disappear now and go and appear over there somewhere. Yeah, so they've all appeared back over there. Okay, let's test that again. I don't feel like I was doing anything wrong there. We will try it. We'll perhaps try it the other way around and see what happens. So that's entrance. That's entrance, I think. Why are they appearing? Why are they appearing there? So these guys are going in, bumping that. Oh, that is still the way around. That is still the way around. So what I could have is I could definitely have kind of self-service tickets as well as these. So I was right the first time. It is that way around. This is probably going to be a complete fail. But hey ho. Right. So let's now get rid of that. See what they do. So these guys aren't in the park yet. So they all turn round. Oh, they're all just buggering off. They're getting stuck again. Okay, let's load back into it. Well, I don't get it. What did I have? I thought I had them all lined up like that. I thought that was exactly how I had them. Do 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 do. Monkey. I keep noticing that every time I seem like I've gone back into the stage where every time I load into anything I'm ever doing in Planet Zoo, I get the rebuilding, the little message that comes up at the bottom that says recreating paths or whatever it says. Yeah, so they're fine. Okay, all right. Let's do what we said we were going to do then. So we'll make it that some of these are self-service. We'll make that one like a self-service ticket thing. We'll take these out, and these will be desks. And then I'll put a path. I'll put a staff path there. That's got tunneling on, isn't it? That's why. So I'll put a staff path there and another one next to it. In fact, it can be a path. So we can get this nice and small. Do. I guess that's always going to happen if I'm trying to do stuff that's I don't know if it's been done before. I'm always going to get that. I'm always going to get the little things that come up that are just like, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. It won't work like that at all. Okay, right. So let's just do this quickly. We'll put a little, it's just a little path bubble down for this lady. Oh, come on. do, do, do. It's probably getting a bit far back, isn't it? Oh, let's just do this after we've put the desk and stuff in. That'd be way easier. So that one will stay. That one will be some sort of ticket machine type thing. Do 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 do. What did I have in here floor wise? Stained wood panel. Oh, this is not a grid piece. This is your local chair. My local chair. My most local chair is bloody uncomfortable. Welcome, welcome. My most local chair, as in the chair that I'm sitting on, very, very uncomfortable. Oh, that's in the wrong group, isn't it? That's why. Do, 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 do. I do like this floor texture. So I think this wood texture. I'm guessing this is something that came with the aquatic pack. I don't really remember. I did have my first go. You may have noticed it already, but my first go at kind of making a font as well. I'll show you in a second, but it's not too bad. So I played around for ages. Oh, that little entrance sign that's behind me. Let's just do this little lip here. This little one up here. Played around for ages. I couldn't get a font that was the right size. Nothing was perfectly going to fit in that little space. Everything was a little too large, so I ended up making this out of some of the decal pieces. Well, it actually is made out of letters stuff, but it's made out of the comma, a million commas, well, 82 in fact. Kind of alright. Come here. Right, so this will need to have, I guess this will need to be a wall. I'm feeling like we may end up moving this whole building in order to make it a tiny bit bigger. Why is that one different? Why must you be different? Oh, it's because that's different, isn't it? That's fine. I started having a problem the other day. I don't know if it's I think it's just my mouse being funny, but my middle mouse button, like this bit, wasn't working, so I'm pressing my middle mouse button to do that. So that's how you kind of like spin the camera around. And it wasn't working for some reason. I think it started being a problem on the last Planet Zoo stream, but we got a little bit of fidgeting there. Can't have that. These carpets always like to do this quite a lot. I'm hoping not, Lindsay, to be honest, because I don't really want to have to buy a new mouse. Just for that. It seems really annoying if I have to buy a new mouse just for that. Let's just get rid of this whole row. Let's start that again. Yeah, I don't know if it's just it seems to be all right today, but it's been like 2 or 3 days where it's been a right pain in the bum, and then today it seems all right again. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Oh, just back from the rainy walks. That's not good. It's actually been quite a nice day here today. I can't remember if I said this to you guys, but we took our Christmas decorations down finally. Can't remember if I'd said this to you even before that we'd kept the decorations up. We kept the decorations up because we were just like, it's crazy. It's a crazy world at the moment. Why would we not just pretend that it's still Christmas? But yeah, the weather started getting a little bit nicer, and so it changed. So that feeling of it being kind of a nice thing, it started to feel a bit weird because it was a bit too light outside. It's getting a bit too light outside and a bit too sunny. I'll tell you what I've had today. Oh goodness me! An Englishman's disaster, or an English person's disaster. Kettle stopped working. Kettle stopped working. I put my first tea. Put the kettle on this morning. Blew all the fuses. I was like, oh no, it's going to be one of those days. This is what we're doing. So we're like old school. We've gone old school. We're boiling a pot of water like an old lady. Oh, boil a kettle. Boil a pan of water on the stove. Have yourself a tea. Takes bloody ages, and you can't tell when it's boiled either. Yeah, I might get the Corsair kettle and mouse package that you can now get your wallet out. Don't like getting my wallet out. No, I don't actually like getting my wallet out. I'm actually worse the other way. My thing is always like, cool, excuse to buy something, boom. But I don't. I'm really trying not to do that. To be honest, I'll be entirely honest. I'm sort of trying not to do that because I'm enjoying doing this, and I don't really want to have to go back to work. And the less money I spend, the more chance I've got of actually just carrying on making videos and content and stuff. But should get yourself a whistling kettle for emergencies. Yeah, do people actually still have those? Is that still a thing, Lisa? People actually really have those? I guess we could use this, couldn't we? Not like that though, Toast. Not doing that, we can't. That does definitely feel like something out of the 1940s, doesn't it? The whistling kettle. Whistling kettle and like there's some of these things just seem so weird now, don't they? Like the whistling kettle. We never had a whistling kettle. I'm not that old. But think about like people used to have whistling kettles. Kettle is what you boil water on. That's not me asking for more money, Wes, at all. But it would be nice if I just had not have to go back to work. Yeah, people used to have whistling kettles and irons. That was the other one I was thinking about the other day. When we started doing all the House Flipper stuff, I was like, what do people have? What do people have in the 1940s? They had whistling kettles and they had like irons that were just a big old lump of metal. A big old lump of what, cast iron or something. No, you know what I mean. Just like you'd put that big lump of cast iron on top of you knew what I meant. On top of the stove or whatever, and then yeah, that's what you used. Are there more of these? No, we don't need to talk about. We don't need to talk about it. Just don't talk about it, Wes. It's just a bit. It's a bit contrived, dude, to talk about. That's like because it sounds a bit like that's me going, "Oh yeah," because that's not. That's not what I was saying. My uncle's iron plugged into the light bulb socket. What? What? Like a 2-pin? I've not. I don't know if I've seen with like a brown. Maybe I have seen that with like a brown cord. Weird. What is this I'm using? What is this? Oh, there is actually a thinner one of these. So yeah, no kettle. No kettle. It's not too bad for me, but my girlfriend drinks like a fish, so she's just like, she just doesn't know what she's got. I mean, it seems like the pan is constantly on, just constantly. These are the riveting topics of conversation that you get in my stream. We had a lovely Morphy Richards one as well for ages. It was mine from my bachelor days. Now we've got to get another one. Three's on having a lot of fun researching for the 40s, yeah. Yeah, I did some 80s research yesterday. This is for anyone that's watching. We're talking about a kind of little house flipper thing I've got going at the moment. I looked at some pictures of 70s bedrooms. 70s is a hard one. 70s is hard. I mean, quite a few of them are hard, to be honest, but yeah, 70s is tricky. What did I do with glass over on the other side? I'll just do one big piece. Yeah, I did. I didn't know there was a pottery craze in the 70s. I think probably 70s is one of the least, well, I don't know, tricky. The least sort of I don't know, memorable for anything like design wise. 60s is quite easy, right? Oh, that's a long name. Landons? I'm going to call you Landon. GG Mates 77 aka Landon's third. Yo to you. We'll call you Landon. Welcome. Unless you want me to call you something else. That sounds a bit weird when you say that, doesn't it? Call me Daddy. This is what I did. I think that'll work. You can hide that bit. Hide that bit there away. Ugh. Can we recolour these? We can. Make a feature of it? Make it look like it's supposed to be there? I guess. Maybe I've got a wider beam on the others. I probably do. That's okay. That'll work, I think. What I'm saying is I'm glad fashion has moved on. I don't know though. Like 70s is I don't know. What would you do if 70s is like brown, isn't it? Browny and greeny, and I'm pretty sure the house I grew up in was definitely hadn't been decorated since the 70s for a long time. I've chosen a house, I've done a Toves, cleaned it, and I've whitewashed it and loaded it up. Nice. A lot of beige, a lot of brown. Yeah. So we've been looking at, well, I was looking yesterday at like Miami Vice, Miami Vice pictures for inspiration. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, wooden paneling. So you could go down the like Scarface route, isn't that in the 70s? With that like horrible fake rock stuff, like stone. I think actually there's a reasonable amount of stuff in. We should stop talking about House Flipper in a minute, but there's a reasonable amount of 70s stuff in House Flipper already. Green, green sofas and whatever. Do you remember that bit in Goodfellas? There's that bit in Goodfellas. I think that's in that particular bit is set in the 70s, and the woman's showing them around like some of her friends around their house and stuff, and she's like presses this button, and this stone fireplace that's all just horrible moves, and there's like a bar in there or something. It's just brilliant. Love all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so I think that'll work. If we kind of get this maybe can look like a kind of backstagey bit. Sorry, not a backstage bit, but like a little office kind of bit that they come out of. So there can be a door here, door going out that way. Gonna need another beam there. But yeah, should be fun. Should be fun, definitely. Looking forward to seeing what everybody gets. Hello. Everyone gets done. I never know if there's a way of turning that off. Like, you can hide the HUD, but you're still like clicking stuff that's in the HUD. Or I do anyway. I still feel like I end up clicking stuff that's down there. Bum, bum, bum. Teams are chomping at the bit about a third team member is MIA. Who is your third team member? I can't remember. Is it Carl? I think just crack on, to be honest. Yeah, couldn't really find anything for the 70s on the workshop, so I've gone 0 workshop on my bits. Gone 0 workshop on my bits. What's 0 workshop? Is that 0 as in the finance? That's not what you mean, is it? 0, that's the like timesheeting tool. That sort of 0. You mean 0 with a Z? Your rooms don't have. Yeah, okay. I thought that's what you meant. 0. That sort of 0 isn't. I know this because I'm a contractor. That's the software is to keep my timesheets. Right, that's not too bad. So this will be the little. Just mistyped. Fair dues. So let's put a little trim around the base of this. Gotta love a trim. Yeah. I'd be interested to know what the piece counts are like already on this in this area. Maybe we'll be getting a little high already. But this is a small map, so I think the piece count shouldn't be a problem. that's not going to be right, is it? Because there's going to be a door there, but we'll put it down anyway. Bad team member, you can't remember the third team member. Yeah, we have a third team member. Actually, ours isn't too bad. But it is early, guys, so don't yeah, you've got the whole month to do it, so don't feel the need to rush off and kind of get everything done. I mean, what you could do is make the decisions on what you want to do in terms of what house, and just assign the third member some rooms. And if they don't show up to do them, then don't worry about it. Then you split it up. But by the time you've done it, depends how. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you've got a month to do it, maybe don't do it all and then say, "Oh, you weren't here to do it." That's what you're going to do. Cool. Right, so we need to make some sort of little ticket thing here. We need to make some sort of little desky things here. Hey Western, how you doing? And then we'll do stuff like light sockets and all that sort of good stuff in here as well. Basically giving Lisa free rein to edit my rooms if she feel it's needed, but we will chat as she goes. Yeah, so it's a competition, this one. So we haven't had this situation before. Usually I just go, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just get on with it. But we have got a bit of a competition. It's weird. People's thingies aren't showing up. So Rem, you're definitely a sub, but your thingy doesn't show with a sub today. Strange, no? Does look alright. Looks alright. Yeah, thank you. Coming along. Right, so let's build some sort of little console thing in here, or some sort of little ticket daily, using mostly odd shapes. We might need a rando as well. We might need to grab a person, just so we can see a size, get their scale and whatever. Because I do find that our angry archer is actually a little large. Can we have some peeps in here? Anyone? Spawn, damn it. Why is it not spawning anybody? Open. We have paths. We're definitely not paused. Why is it not spawning anyone? Have I had more entrants this time? No, don't think so. Different entrance. I did probably a bit more kind of bullying of people though before. So there were people that I kind of went and bustled into doing it before, like crackers and those sorts of people. This time I've just kind of left it. Why is there no peeps coming in? Facilities. I know we're paused this time, but we weren't a minute ago. Is there no path? Maybe there's no path from there. There is. Oh, I think it's this. That's why. There's nothing actually to bring them in yet. That's probably going to do it, hopefully. And there's a spawner there, isn't there, as well? There we go. Right. So it looks like this map maybe is actually just cold. because they're coming in cold, aren't they? And that's kind of weird. Oh, they're not in the park yet, so I can't pick them up. Yeah, this is a good. This is Planet Zoo, obviously. It is a good. It's a really good game. It's a really good game. Okay, so they're not. I didn't realise you couldn't interact with them until they're actually inside the park. So I need a. What am I doing? Guest facilities. I need an entrance. Okay, that'll do for now. Because she's kind of in limbo until... Oh, she's going to walk all the way around there. I thought I'd attached it the other way. Where you going, lady? Oh, it's because there's a... God's sake. She's on a massive detour. I thought I'd attached it to this bit. Attach there. Oh, okay. Alright. Pain in the bum, honestly. All I'm trying to do is get a person. They're all on a jolly. They're all off on the... There we go. Someone's actually going. So I don't really understand why this is cold. I think it's supposed to be Russia or something. Is it supposed to be Estonia? This map. Okay, now I can pick them up. Cool. All I wanted to do was to put them in here so that I could get reference. Okay, so they're like... Just put them down somewhere. See, the Angry Archer is actually a little bit big. That's actually not too bad though, is it? That's better. Right, so if I keep it at that height, I'll be able to get it right. Okay, so there's this, but I don't want to use this. But this is something off of the workshop that was already created. I think we can... Actually, that's not bad, is it? I think we can do something, if not as good as that. Do. I think that's probably all right height wise. So what I've got in my head for this is, you know, when you go to the cinema, this is the picture I've got in my head. The cinema ones, you go to get a cinema ticket and they're like on the wall just by the popcorn and whatnot. So not a whole kind of big, not like like you might see in a train station, but more like a ticket. A ticket thing you see at the cinema. So we'll do that, and then maybe we'll do like a bit, give it a little angle bit like that. So we'll have a little screen piece here. So that person just used art shapes. We could use... I quite like using the lights. Which one is it? This one's usually quite good for screens. It's probably a bit small though. I think I used this before. You sort of sink it right in. Yeah, I don't think for this one. But what we could do is go with just like maybe a bit of font action. Where's that? Where even are you? There we are. So the trick with these is trying to get them to be you get them to kind of be square, because unfortunately none of the edges, they've not given us any of these edges that are actually kind of flat. That one's not too bad, but it's kind of big. So I'm trying to make a screen basically out of these pieces. What can we use? Oh, this might work. That's pretty flat, isn't it? So if I give that a slightly kind of bluey tinge. It's a bit dark in here. Can we get some light? Sun's going to be over there always. Annoying. So if we do something like that. Just a debate with the courier at the door. Was he debating whether you were the person for this package? Oh, this is not going to work, is it? That looks like it's a slightly different blue. Is that just my imagination? It looks like it's a slightly different... It is a lighter blue. Why is it a lighter blue? How can that be different? Why is it different? I didn't understand why I wouldn't accept someone else's parcel from somewhere else entirely. Oh, as in it wasn't like even your neighbour, it was just someone completely different. That's brilliant. Just like, take the package, man. Yeah, but that's not even our neighbourhood. Yeah, but just take the package. I'm just paid to give you the package. So now I've got to kind of match that blue just by eye. That's bloody impossible. I guess we could just go with that. It's the same city. Yeah, we had one of those a little while ago that was just like, this isn't even vaguely near my address. It didn't even really look like close to our... It wasn't even, you know, sometimes you kind of go, oh yeah, you can see how they've done that. Like it's similar. But this was just like... It's not even close to what our address looks like. I think the thing is, especially with like the Amazon guys, they're under such a time pressure, aren't they? They've got such a little amount of time to get their deliveries done that they're just Hey Plastic Swans, how you doing? We're not actually working on the seals today. We're working on the community zoo. So we're working on this plaza and this custom build. So yeah, seals are going to be. Well, I have been working on the seals today, but not on the stream. The layout of where I live is confusing. I very often get posts for the streets around us. Well, that makes sense. Like if the names are similar, like you can forgive them. Like, and sometimes it's the people in the sorting office that have screwed it up anyway. But yeah, with this one we had the other day, it was just like, it's not even close to what our address looks like. The only thing I could think of was maybe it was the name, was because you know sometimes they just go someone's similar name as what you've got, or someone else that previously lived there's similar name, and so they've just gone, that'll do, chuck it in. But yeah, them sort of just trying to persuade you to take it is a bit of a joke. Just take it. It's not my problem. I don't get paid to do this. But yeah, I think that is the thing, because they're under a lot of time pressure, aren't they? Those Amazon guys, just to haul that crap out. Let's get it out the door. Jeff needs to get his dividends. If you take it, you'll have something for free. Well, yeah, not really, Wes. You might get done for that because your signature would be on your signature, or they've recorded that you've had it. Chances are they wouldn't. Nothing would ever happen of it. Chances are you probably would have got something for free. It tends to. I think sometimes it depends on how expensive the item is. If it's just if they can't be bothered, if it's cheaper for them not to get it again or do anything about it, they'll just resend it, won't they? But we are kind of, Wes. Yeah, we're making a ticket machine. So this is the entrance, and then this is the ticket room. So there's going to be ticket machines here, and then ticket desks here. It was a Gauss. So those are like the HelloFresh boxes, aren't they? Free dinner. Oh, that's a good one though, because they probably can't do anything about that. I'd be very surprised if they could re-deliver that, especially if it's nowhere near your area. If it was your neighbour or something, that's fair enough. But if it's like nowhere near, jog on, mate. Jog on. Okay. Maybe we make some little. I don't know. What's going to be here? If I made this big, maybe I've made this big. Look at that old little dude. It's also maybe a bit high. These bracket things never want to be clicked. They're always like, no, not us. We gotta be here. Don't move us. Don't have to sign a paper to get mine. They're just put it in my front porch. Oh no. Oh no. I've got to do it all over again. Yeah, most people. Well, I don't. We get a box of veg. We don't have to sign nothing for it. They just leave it on the doorstep. I ordered something from the US in November. I had a note saying it got delivered. It got delivered in Texas. Turns out it got shipped here. Then something went wrong and got shipped back to the US. I got a refund. Oh man, that's pretty lame. I did. I once bought, because I'm an idiot, I bought a skateboard. Well, I was traveling in New Zealand, so I got all a bit carried away with myself and was like in a shop as a Povo traveller. I was like, you know what I really need in my life is a skateboard, a hand-painted skateboard that I won't be able to see until I get home. So I ordered it, and I was like, It was already a lot of money. You know, one of those sorts of things you buy when you're on holiday. And you're just like, oh yeah, but it's got memories attached to it now, so I've got to buy it. When am I going to get the chance to buy this again? So I bought it. And then it literally got sent around the world twice because they sent it all the way to the UK, and there was something with the import tax, and they didn't even get in touch with me. So it sat at the border for there's like a period of time which they then send it back again if they don't have the shipping cost paid. So it got sent all the way back to New Zealand. So then to be sent back again, I was pretty livid. That's all not to start a Brexit conversation, but this is all going to get worse. It's probably all worse at the moment. We're going to have it with things coming from Europe. I love it when I say not starting a Brexit conversation and then goes ahead and start a Brexit conversation, because I'm allowed. None of you are allowed to talk about it. Only I'm allowed to talk about it. That's how streams work. No, it's not. Don't mention the B word. Oh. Yeah, sorry. I stumbled over the line. Did you actually use it when you got back? Yeah. No, it's not that sort of skateboard, Lindsay. God. It's a recycled skateboard, which is hand painted. It's a prop. It's a man prop. This is back when I was single. You have to have these things. In fact, the didgeridoo's gone, but the didgeridoo that was sitting just there, another one of those sorts of purchases for like when you're a bachelor and you just have those things lying around because you like cool like that. It's a decorative item. Exactly. It's not for actually using. Christ. After a few margaritas, I bought a gigantic ceramic pig at the airport in Mexico. They nearly don't let you in and play with it. It's so big. You need another seat for it. You need to buy another ticket, unfortunately, love. You can't bring that on. Yeah, but because Mexico synonymous with its ceramic pigs, right? That's 100% what you think of. Pip-Boy I have on display in my living room. That's a cool one. Is it big? Oh, my girlfriend won't let. This is why all these things are now in this room. Well, that's not actually true. I'm casting aspersions. Quite a lot of them are still out. It's a wearable. No way, what? It's a wearable. You can wear it. Oh, actually, as in you can wear it on your wrist. The keyboard thing is gone. Oh yeah, I switched it off, Wes, because it's not working, dude. It keeps not working, and I need to fix it. I didn't want anyone spending their channel points on it because it's not. I haven't had time to fix it. Yeah, I do love a random holiday purchase, I have to say. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh no. Can you imagine going on a date though? Imagine going on a date. Someone turns up with one of those Pip-Boys. I mean, I guess it's the sort of thing. My friend used to wear a grape soda badge. If anyone gets that reference, good on you. But it's she used to wear it because she was like, if anyone gets that reference, then all I'm doing is basically it's a little filter. It's a little subtle filter when you go on a date to have something like that, because most people wouldn't notice it and know what it was. But in her head, it was always like anyone that identifies what that is and knows what it is and immediately kind of goes, oh, I recognise that. She was like, that was the thing. A little hidden code. Toast, on your Discord server, you can have 100 emojis now. Yeah, thanks for doing that, Wes. That was very cool of you, dude. For those of you who don't know, yes, that is from Up. Well done. For those of you who don't know, Wes very kindly upgraded the Discord the other day. So yeah, that's a thing. So apparently we can have 100 emojis. If I had 100 emojis, then that would be great. But yeah, no, that would be cool because I think it will help with things like streams and all sorts of things. That's all right, Swans. No worries. Yeah, bother. What can we use as buttons? Let's use some posts. Tops of these posts always work quite well as buttons, don't they? This one. One of them is recolorable though, isn't it? Oh, actually, maybe the rod. What's the smallest? Maybe the smallest rod. I still think this is a bit big though. It is, isn't it? Okay, let's have a little think. So I don't have the space to use art shapes because they'll stick out. Guess I could use. I don't mind it all being sticking in the back there because this is all crap back there anyway. I'm making one of these and obviously then I can copy it across. Yeah, it's from Up. So it's the badge. It's from that emotionally traumatizing bit at the beginning of Up when there's no dialogue and it's the old lady and the little boy and the lady, or the little boy and the little girl meet, and he's got like a secret hideout or something, and she's got a little badge, and that's like they're part of the same club because he gives her the badge, the grape soda badge. I feel like maybe this should all be a bit narrower, but never mind. And then as they get older, you see them that he wears that little badge still. Yeah, what does the nitro thing actually mean then, Wes? Want to get nitro and you get 2 server boosts. Oh, that's very cool of you. What does nitro mean? So I think it will mean that I can stream like better quality. I think the voice calls and stuff will be better. Babina's beats will be better. Beats by Babina. Not really achieving very much, am I? That seems a bit derpy to do them that big. What's a small thing that I can recolor? Is that recolorable? It is. That'll work. So let's just pretend it's got like a reference number or something you need to type in. That's what we're going to say. So we'll make this a little like keyboardy kind of thing. Yeah, it was very generous of you though, Wes. That's very much appreciated. Is that why we can screen share in DMs, or have I just not noticed it before? I think you could do that before. I think you could do that before. Or it might be that you can... I cannot remember, to be honest. I can't remember if I've set that up as everybody can do it. I think it is probably something I've done that everybody can set up. This is annoying. Yeah, I'm assuming you didn't actually mean DMs, but in like voice chat and stuff in the Discord, yeah, I think you can. Obviously, in DMs, you're nothing to do with my server, so. Oh. Don't know what that is, but it's a little keyboard type thing. Hey ho. Been able to do it in the voice channel, but I think being able to do it in the channel voice chat, the quality improves with boost. Yeah, it does. So that will mean that I can stream games and stuff. Well, I mean, you guys can stream games into it if you want. That's kind of a thing. Right, so let's have somewhere where you can do a little scanneroo of your something. Welcome to the club, Lindsay. Every day is a numpty day for me. I'm in a state of permanumpt. it's my default position. It's quite cool though, isn't it? Because I mean, this is one positive side of lockdown is you just kind of get all of that stuff. You just go, yeah, but it's lockdown, isn't it? So can't expect anyone to be sane at the moment. It's not what you're using. I don't know why I'm even trying to use that. That's ridiculous to be even using. What are you doing, Tomes? It's not what you want to use. What are you playing it? We could take advantage of the fact that these things light up. I'll put a little take advantage of that and make it look like it's supposed to be lit up. So this is a little. Oh, in fact, actually, that would have been a better way of doing the screen, wouldn't it? How light do they get? I think these get really bright. Well, yeah, she's still obviously at a level. Still, I mean, there's levels, and then there's a Lyseg level down. No, that's me being rude. Don't be rude, Taves. I think we'll make that. I think we'll replace that as the screen because I think that would be cooler. Yeah, well, that was supposed to be like a. It could be a ticket. It could be supposed to be a scanner for something. And it's pretty accurate. Sorry, I'm being rude. Let's replace this screen. I think with that, we'll use that stuff because it'll have that glow to it. Keep my little bits of text up there. So got a busy week this week, peeps, in the Peepland. Well, I have anyway. So we've got two of these Planet Zoo streams. I'm so looking forward to playing Little Nightmares again on Thursday night. And we've kind of got to get it done this week, guys, because we've got, I think, what day is it today? I think the week after the next. I think week after next, the second one comes out. So yeah, we've got to get it done. No, it's don't be burning yourself out. Thank you, Lindsay. I appreciate it. I think I'm alright. I think it's a thing when the sun comes out a bit more. I'm definitely like that bit in Wall-E. You know that bit at the beginning of Wall-E when he comes out and he's all like, and he hasn't got any powers, and then he unfurls his little like recharge thing, solar panels, and it goes, and he's fine again. That's always a bit like I am. pretty much the sort I would quite like. If you could be any animal, what animal would you be? I would definitely be. I think we've had this one before, but there's different reasons for different things. A bear would be pretty cool to be, because a bear's just go, oh no, screw this jazz. It's way too dark, way too cold. Wake me up when it's not so horrible and grey. I'm going to fill myself full of food all winter, dig myself a cosy hole, just chill. I'm just going to sleep here and then wake me up when it's not so freaking freezing in the world. What I said last is what you can do when your server is boosted. Sorry, Wes, I missed it, didn't I? I'm too busy gabbering from a rubber lipping. 50 plus emojis, 128 kilobytes audio quality. Animations. I've got to look over there now because someone moved the screen. Animations server icon. What's that one? Custom server invite background. Stream to your friends in high quality. Cut and pasted. Watched your Limbo series on YouTube the other day. Absolutely loved them. Gave me proper belly laughs. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. I had so much fun with that. As I said, I love those sorts of games, and I'm really looking forward to it. Well, I'm really looking forward to playing Little Nightmares and then Little Nightmares 2. Let's make this a touch darker. Well, that's not the right one. That one. That's better. Right, so this should look better because it'll light up. There we go. That looks better, doesn't it? That looks legit now. I can animate my server logo. Oh, I have seen that. That's cool. If only I had an animated logo. Maybe I can make one. I don't know if I've got the skills though. I don't know if I have the ability. That's cool though, Wes. That's really cool. Okay, let's go back to our little... What was I going to use? I was going to use like a little... I had it in my noggin for a second. So that's too big, isn't it? Yeah. So there is one of the light pieces that's kind of works quite well for this, which I've used I think before for like touch panels on a door. Oh, this is something I've never used. I forget. I made this ages ago. You guys have never seen this. Oh, it's not actually. Where's the rest of it? There it is. You guys have never seen this because I've never used it. I made this ages ago and I haven't used it. And I haven't uploaded it to the workshop. It's like a little breaker box. Maybe we get that in somewhere. Maybe that can go in the seal habitat because there's not enough stuff in the seal habitat. So it's supposed to be like little batteries up here, and then and the trip switches, and then one of the trips is tripped, so one of the lights needs to be out wherever you use it. That's the whole deal. Somewhere I'll put that. Hey Snow Dark, how you doing? Hope you're well. What should I put on my card for a first responders thing? What's the first responders thing? What's that all about? Is that something you're doing at school? What am I looking for? This one. Yeah, I think it's this one. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. I need to remember to turn it off though, because I don't want it actually functioning as a light. Okay, so this can be a little bit where you touch your this little scanner, kind of scan a bit. Actually, maybe we could angle that out a touch as well. Not that much, Toves. We could actually hide a bit of it away. We kind of angle it out a bit. Well, we don't want it that way round. Spin it round the other way. That's better. I wanted Nitro because it's in a picture that is 100. Oh, so is that a thing we can do now? Is that a thing we can do, Wes? We can put. Can people upload 100 meg images? The school is making us do a card for first responders, and I can't think of anything to draw. Oh, that's cool. That's a good idea. Just as like a thank you thing. What about a big heart or something? Don't draw toves. That would be. They'll think they'll have to send the services round. They'll be like, "There's an emergency." Who's this weird looking dude on the loose? It's due in an hour. Oh dear. I would do some anatomy, but I don't have time to. What about just like a big heart or a thank you or a big thing in the UK was like a rainbow. People were doing rainbows. There were rainbows all over the place. As like a thank you to the NHS. Forever feel like I'm always scrolling past these fonts now. Always. The server's level 3, all members can do that. So level 3 is the top level then. Bubble writing was all the rage for handmade cards when I was younger. Yeah, I remember making cards with like bits that as you opened it up, there was like another bit, like a pop-up. A pop-up bit. Yeah, Wesley is still on the server. Wesley is 14 though. That's the thing. That is the thing, unfortunately. Right, this needs to be 3D. I wonder what that's like. No, I think we'll stay with that. Is it maybe a bit big? I think maybe it's a bit big, but it's fine. Stop tinkering, Toves. Right, so something has got to go up here. I guess that could be like a coin slot. Is that a thing people even do anymore? Do people ever use coins? I guess you probably do still need a coin slot. And maybe like a little speaker thing. You got 10 inches of snow last night. Wowzers. Yeah, oh, that's a good thought. Yeah, well, actually, a ticket dispenser as well, because I haven't got anywhere the tickets come out. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So this should probably be more like one of those. And then we'll do a little kind of pointer to it. Fiddly. Oh, we could actually have a ticket coming out. We could have a ticket kind of half pointed out. It looks a bit more like a car park ticket, though, doesn't it? Like that. That wasn't really what I was planning, but maybe that's a thing. Okay, so you have to do these. You have to kind of get. You have to get them. You have to get them on like a little bit of a tilt. That was a tactical mute. I might have to do it again. There we go, something like that. And we do like a little. I don't know, does that look like anything? I'm not 100% sure. Thanks, Chris. Welcome to the stream, buddy. So this is where you're scanning. So this needs something more to it. What did I... maybe an arrow from under. Pointing up at it rather than pointing down at it. Oh no. Crap. Put angle snap on. Put that on. Spin it round. Maybe from both sides. Like that. So that's an option. Or we take that one away. I think you're right. From underneath it looks bad, isn't it? Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, so some sort of little lighty thing will be fine. Anyone know they make anything that's animated? I mean, I do, but but knowing how to do it and being able to do it well are different things. Like I know how to do it. You have to have the right tools, obviously. That's going to stick through the bottom of the thing. Can't have it down there. I think this looks better as a triangle anyway, not as a whatever that is. Zook. Yeah, this is always the problem when you do this sort of stuff. You end up with bits sticking out the bottom. Okay, let's go back to the fonts then. Do 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 do. Yeah, you need something. You need something like After Effects or something like that. Where's concentration mode engaged? I'm trying to get like some sort of little light. Woohoo! Still not a new one though. We still haven't hit the. We still haven't hit them, have we? The two super hidden ones. I mean, the thing is, I could just be telling you guys there's these super rare ones. There's not super rare ones at all. Is that a new one? Was that a new one? Maybe that was. It's definitely not one of the more common ones. There's two that are super common, and then there's two that are really like 1% chance of getting them or something. And I think there's one that's even less than that. I think the lowest one was like 0.5% or something, maybe even lower than that. No one's had that one. Oh, this is painful. This is painful. I mean, guess that would be a thing. I just want a little tiny point. How small is that little point? No. I can't really be bothered with this now. What's recolorable that I can use? Surely I've got something in my little box of tricks. It's just to sort of use the lamp button. Use the lamp button. Oh, the switch. Yeah, it's too big. That's too big for this. I know what you mean, but it's too big. I just want a tiny little. I mean, I guess I could use a. I guess I could maybe turn that. It's going to be the same problem though. I mean, what I'm trying to do. I'll show you what I'm trying to do. If I just go use one of my bloops. So look, see how I've done that with one of those. So why can't I do that again here? I think I can't do that here. Thanks for the follow, Deli. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I can't do that here because this stuff will all stick out underneath my machine. I mean, I could re-engineer it all, I guess, but I can't be bothered. I feel like there's an easier way of doing it. I don't want to have to change all the rest of it underneath in order to get that working. Let's just move on for a second and we'll come back to it in a minute. Alright, Wes, take it easy, dude. Catch you next time. Oh, it's not what I wanted. We'll do a bit of this action. So this looks like it's kind of going up a little pipe thing going up into the ceiling. That's going to be hidden. Bracket going to be big enough to get around that? I'm obsessing about these at the moment. I was doing this with the seal habitat the other day. It does look good. If you can kind of make it look like they're clipped. So it looks like it's kind of held onto the wall. So you just kind of get that far enough back. So it just does something a little bit more. Looks like it's kind of looks a little bit more real in my brain anyway. So it looks like it's kind of held. Cheeseburger quiche. Yes, I wanted to ask you about cheeseburger quiche. I didn't read the recipe, but god damn, that sounds good. Yeah, brackets are useful for everything. If in doubt, gutter it. Gutters and brackets will see you through most things. Outlet. So we'll make one of these and then we'll copy it over. And that will give us our thing basically for this. Do 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 do. I don't really know why I've done that. Why have I done one down? I don't need one down, do I? I'm not going to have that at all. It does sound good. It definitely sounds good. Playing House Hippo while watching you, so we'll be looking some. No worries. No worries. Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to move. I'm trying to move, game. I'm not trying to type. Thank you. I feel like I'm missing something that would be really useful here. Oh, I know. The tops. It's going to look a bit nuts, but the tops of these are super handy. This is my golden ticket right here. Don't you worry about this, peeps. This looks craziness, but you wait till it's all the way down there. Till it's all the way down there. And you just have that little teeny tiny little bit sticking out like that. I knew we'd get there in the end. So we want one red one, and we'll have one little green one. And vice versa. There we go. There's a little red light and a green light. All of that, just for all of that. Turn those off because we don't want those. We don't want the lights flashing through. And we have got a bit of gubbins. We've got a bit of gubbins we've got to fix. Oh, that's a bit messy as well. I'll probably actually just give it a turn. This is. I don't want this to be a whole stream of me making this damn ticket thing. I've got memories of the cooler that I made, or the fridge that I made. Sudden flashbacks of the fridge. There we go. That's better. Right, so put your card on there, or scan your ticket or something. Key in your reference number or whatever there. Ticket comes out of here. What needs to go here then? I mean, I guess we could have another. No, so this is putting. Was there's another thing for cards, isn't there? I've not actually got anywhere for putting your card details in. Remember that. Remember that. I've still got that somewhere. I've got that as a blueprint to use somewhere. See you, dude. Thanks for coming in. I might make a little separate screen. Let's do this. Let's see if this is doable. Can we make this a tiny little additional screen? That's like a thing for keying in your card details and whatnot. These are Australian, aren't they? These guys. More madness. Madness ensues. One of these is really tiny, isn't it? Oh, not that one. Do 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 do. What about if we just went? No, double that up. Let's go that way slightly. Like that. As if by magic. There we go. Might make that. Almost make that one like a greener. Cover that bit of crap down there up. Maybe not that green. So that will light up as well. I think this probably needs to be a little bit less black. Like that. It's not quite even. I've got to be careful I don't start losing the scale here because I think I'm getting a bit small. Okay, right, so skew that down a bit. We could actually even probably give that a little bit of an angle as well. So that kind of sticks out. Looks a bit like a Game Boy at the moment, but hey ho. Still got loads of space here that I don't really know why I've got all this extra space. So we could continue with our mad thing with these. Oh goodness me. I hope these aren't sticking out the back of the building. No, that's fine. All of that gubbins back there I don't really care about. This is madness. Madness, I tells ya. I find this sort of, I don't know, I quite enjoy these little bits though. It's looking a little bit like an iPod at the moment, doesn't it? It's a little bit like an iPod. It's supposed to look like a keypad. So keypad would have is like a 9x9, isn't it? Is that right? 3 by 3. Not a 9x9. 3 by 3. Oh, impossible. I've also got to remember to turn these lights off because they will all shine through. Oh, it's getting difficult now. iPod Classic. I've still got one of them. I've still got one with a spinny wheel. Yeah, the wheel one. Hi, Mrs. T. I'm making a little self-service ticket thing. and we've somehow ended up with an iPod on it. It's supposed to be oh, please don't do that to me, game. I just want to move them all together. It's supposed to be like a little card reader dealie. So it's a self-service thing. So it looks a bit like a, you know, when you pick up your tickets at the cinema. So that bit on the right, on the left, sorry. I need my hands up here, not down there. Hello there. Is like for keying in your reference number. This is for scanning some sort of prepaid thing. And then this is for paying, in case you need to actually pay. Oh crap, don't do that. Oh, I've lost my iPod. Oh, I need to get this. Oh, you're such a swine. Okay, don't move all of them at once. We've got to do them all separately then. But at the moment it looks a little bit like an iPod stuck on there. I think it's just the colours that I've used. I think it's probably just the screen. Oh, you pain. Right. So 3 by 3. Why is it not moving? It's because I've turned all of them. Let's have a little look. So that's back to world axis. Oh, it's just going to be a pain. That's not too bad though. They are usually a different colour though, aren't they? Because I think the oh, this is such fine. I don't know why this is making this so difficult. There we go. That's better. Okay, so they should both be lit now. Oh, why are you not lit? Oh, because you're gutters. That's okay. It seems very bright in here. Oh, it's just the moonlight. Look at that beautiful moon. Don't do that. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I've locked the lights on. That's why. Did you ever get that house finished in Hasupa? Yeah. We finished it. The Samata Myers one. Yeah, it's all finished. Okay, why is it? One of these is... Oh, that one's lighting up. So there's a thing that when you set these... For some reason, when you copy something... I never understood why it does this in the game. But see how when I copy that... If I copy the one that I've already set to off... I think it's like 3 times that it will keep the setting, and then the next one will go back to... Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, look, 1. Oh, it's the second one, in fact. First one it copies with it set off, and the next one it turns it back on again. Don't really understand why it does that. It's very strange. So in my case, I've got some of these lamps are turned on, which is annoying. So I have to keep deleting them until I find the ones that are off, and put the ones back. Reset. Delete. This is so worth it. This is all going to be so worth it. Don't you worry. There's another one. Oh, there's like 9 of these things. So it would just been handy if it just remembered that they were all switched off. Okay, right. So where are we up to now? Switch the light. Okay, so I think there is still maybe one on there, but it doesn't matter. I think that's okay, light-wise. I wonder if we can get. I wonder if any of the fonts are small enough to get like writing in there. Not sure. I feel like this needs a little bit more. It always needs more. It's always more. It needs more, a bit more kind of edging and stuff. Like some of this kind of. Did you I didn't catch it, but did you do your 8-hour stream the other day? You're very brave if you did. Cannot be doing with that. Although I think you played a bunch of different games, didn't you? Which is definitely a good idea. It went very fast. Wow. I think that's because you're younger than I am. You have the benefit of youth on your side. Whereas I would be like, I'm done. Grumbling. There were cockles and Marmite aplenty. Oh god, you guys need to stop making her eat the cockles and Marmite. She's going to turn into a cockle. Lots of Marmite. I mean, I guess she's bought it on herself by making it a channel point thing. It's your own fault. Well, that does something, doesn't it? My mother took the cockles. Last time I ever buy them, Marmite can stay. It's beefy. 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 I guess it's beefy. Oh. Right, does this need anything more, or is everyone sick of it? Everyone's sick of it by now. Toast, just stop. I feel like it still needs something. I don't know what it is. I just feel like it needs something more. No, I didn't. It wasn't actually me. I didn't. Someone sent me that picture. That picture I posted wasn't actually me. I'm kind of tempted to pot a ticket sticking out of the thing, but it doesn't massively make sense. Yeah, I don't think I want to. That's not what I want to use anyway for that. Just a bit of text or something there. A mixture of everything made Gemma quite green. Yeah, I cannot imagine that cockles and Marmite are ever going to be a good combination. Can we make something? Do we think we can make something that looks like a little... Oh, maybe the actual speaker. Maybe the speaker, but I don't think so. What did you spend most of the time playing, or did you change it? Actually, these could work, couldn't it? That might work. Just sunk right down inside, so just the. Maybe that one. I did see the schedule. Saturday's always my kind of my day away from the computer. It doesn't really go, does it? Maybe under the screen. Kind of want. I feel like it needs something more there. I don't like this. Food is coming off. I think of other channel points, I'm sure, although going to try YouTube live, so no channel points. Boo. No more cockles. Boo. No, it's probably a good idea. You do get to a point where you probably get a bit sick of them. I mean, the trouble with the channel points, the trouble always with the channel points, I think, is that, and I don't think really Twitch have 100% worked out what they're doing with them, but like, you have to be changing them all the time. Like, I quite like the ones that are practical, like on when we were playing Little Nightmares the other day and the camera was in the wrong place for people, switching them to the different place. Those are kind of cool. But they all just have kind of a novelty value for a little while, right? It started off with Stardew Valley. Not a fan. Minecraft, Among Us, then Planet Zoo. Cool. Yeah, Stardew Valley. People, quite a few people have said to me about Stardew Valley. That it's cool. I don't like that little speaker. But I'm not sure I can get over the graphics. It's the same with Minecraft. I've never really been sure that I could get past the graphics. And I know everybody always says, oh, but there's packs. There's packs. I don't know. That's not going to work. Is it you that's been saying about it, Stardew Valley? Yeah, you're one of a couple of people, I think. One of a couple of people that have said to me about it. Right, I think that's going to be enough of that. Let's put another one next to it, and let's watch the guys. In theory, they should look like. In theory, they should look like they're interacting with this. I'm going to need to do some grouping though. My Minecraft has 63 mods to make it look better. 63. Yikes. So have you got a server, Mrs. T, or are you playing like single player? Oh no, I think I've seen you playing actually. You're not, are you playing multiplayer? I don't really know very much about Minecraft. I've always looked at it and thought, oh, it's super clever, like the switches and all that sort of stuff. But I've never really been sure that I could really get into it. I've always just thought I would never be able to get past the visual of it. So this might need a little sign or something, maybe above it, to be like prepaid tickets or something. So let's see what happens. See how they interact. They should come over. Did I break the paths at any point? No. I don't actually want. I've got a barrier there, so that's a gate. So they should come. Let's get rid of this one. They will swarm it now, though, unfortunately. Enjoy, Lisa. I hope it turns out all right. Still not over Jamie killing my dog. I guess this is in Minecraft or something, is it? Path is linked. Please don't. Oh, hello. They've respawned there. That's because I deleted a path. They've appeared there. Why are they not coming in? Go. Just go. All of you. Clear out. I've got a path there. Come on, peeps. You can do it. Jamie killed my orcas. What are you talking about? Is this a what is this? Minecraft. So they're trying to walk all the way round. Oh, I wonder if I did actually delete a bit of path there. I did, Wally. Okay, right, so please just bump it. I'm a bit disturbed about the fact this map is cold everywhere. Why are they coming out with burgers? Alright, so they did what I wanted. I mean, there's loads of people. This is a little bit of a problem. There's a lot of people here at the moment. I do wish you could get the number down to less than 500. They're all just derping in the doorway, aren't they? They're all stuck. And every now and again they just reappear with a burger over there. Right, let's shut the zoo for a second. And I don't mind it doing that because I can fix that. Let's get some better light. There we go. Oh, there's a spawn point in your build. Okay. I don't think they're coming from that way, but oh my days. I need an exit. The thing is, they're all exit. I really wish they made. For one thing, I really wish there was some way of actually having like entrance and exit paths. Because every zoo, you know, there's an entrance here, but I don't want all the people exiting through this route. I want them exiting through the gift shop. I need to place a thingy down, otherwise they won't fix themselves. I don't mind there being multiple spawn points. I think you've got a spawn point in the lift, haven't you? That's fine. I'm happy for there to be multiple spawn points. Don't forget, if you've got a spawn point, you've got to have a gate though, because those guys that are spawning in your lift, I don't think are actually considered to be inside the park. They have to go to a gate to be in the park. Ugh. Well, they are all. I mean, they're doing what I want them to do. There's just way too many of them for now. Look at them all freezing their knackers off as well. That is kind of the behaviour that I've. There's a ticket booth as well. Okay, cool. So imagine that on a much smaller scale, much smaller scale, with a lot less people. These people have just done what we wanted them to do. They look like they're walking up to get their tickets, right? Exactly. It's not our fault that they've all. So this lady's done exactly what she wanted to do. I mean, we could bung a load of things heaters under the floor, I guess. Why has it just made all this floor derpy as well? They're going to take forever to get out. There's only 58 people in the zoo at the moment. Technically only 58 people. Ugh. Can you turn off a gate Or do you have to delete it? No, you can't turn it off. Right. So, why are they not using this one for starters? Is there not a path linking that? Not really sure why they're not using this one. Is it the wrong way around? Zoo entrance. See, it actually even says zoo entrance. It doesn't say zoo exit. No, it doesn't make any difference. We were here. It was June or something, and it was they were all shivering like that. And I've got the weather set off anyway, so I don't think any of that. I don't know if it's a thing. It may well be that it's actually a thing from this map. Okay, they're all getting out now. Get out. I think it works. I think what we want it to do is working because you can see them doing what I want them to do. There's just they're doing it en masse, but that's okay because we can have multiple gates, and obviously you're only going to get them all come in a big flood in one go. See, this is the thing, right? This whole thing with the path thing, I feel like they could have fixed this with entrance and exit routes. So if you had a guest exit, they wouldn't all be going back to this same point. I sort of don't mind them having to go back to the despawner. But what are you even doing? Like, I feel like they could fix this quite easily by just having an exit. Not this. Or one of these even that you could set to exit. Because they're all going back to that to leave, which doesn't make any sense. What I'd love them to be able to do, it doesn't need to be behind the gate. These guys, so if you look at these guys now, I can't click on them because they're already going home. You only have to have they're all on their way to the despawner now. You just have to have those two things anywhere in the zoo. So they should be coming to this. That if they came to this, they'd come to this, bump this, and then go around out the despawner. But because it treats both entrance and exit as the same, they technically all look like they're going back to the ticket machine to leave. Which, what would be really cool, maybe just by doing some clever things with the pathing, we could get them to come through this. Hey D, cheers dude. 6 months already. New legend. Yeah, see, you don't get a little thing either, so there should be because it's a bit of a shame. But that first badge, the founder's badge you get, overrides the fact that there's another badge. Did you read the message, by the way? No. What message? The subscriber message. Am I already 6 months? Is that what you meant, or was there another one? I can see that, yeah. Oh no, dude, I didn't. I have missed. Is there some issue with the servers? Are you talking about the Ark server, I'm assuming? I haven't, because I've been streaming. Pego General. No, I'll have to catch that up. I'll have to catch that later. I'll catch it as soon as I come off this. Which should be pretty soon, actually. Probably in about 10 minutes. So I think that works out. I do think that works. Except for this little derper. Sorry, Polly, you live here. You now live here with the apes. And the tapirs. So you're just dancing to the beats. Can we help you out in any way? There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do about her. Okay, dude, thanks very much. Okay, so yeah, we've achieved some stuff. Achieved this. So what I might do is put in like a toilet as well, like a toilet block. That could also be a despawner or a guest gate, so they can all come back to go to the toilet on their way out. In fact, actually, is there any way of blocking? Is there any way of blocking guests from a path? I don't think there is there? I really wish there was some way of doing one way. It'd be so much easier if you could do like a one-way route. Okay, right, so let's just put this back. I need to put this back in here. Yeah, it doesn't quite give you what I want though. I want to be able to, what I'm trying to achieve is have them, so as I said, the toilet, like if I put a toilet or something here or something like that, I don't mind that being having a gate inside it, a guest gate inside it, so it looks like they just go in there to go to the toilet, because you can have multiple of those gates and it not really be, it doesn't really have a, why is this not going now? Oh, it's path, my path is all over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's fine, I'll fix that later. What would be really cool would be able to have a gate in here somewhere. But what I don't want them to do is to come through the entrance and into the gift shop. I want them to come to the gift shop after they've been to the rest of the zoo. I'm just not sure that's even doable, to be honest. The bins obviously block them completely. Oh, I just wish there was. What I need is some sort of one-way routing. I'm trying to think if there's some way of just doing it, of having some clever pathing going on. Because at the moment they're going to come through. They're obviously not going to go through there because that's staff. They're going to go all the way around the zoo. I wonder if, yeah, they'll just randomly go all over the place, won't they? So if I put a path going up there, for example, some of them would go that way and some of them will go that way. It would be so handy to have something like that, but okay, let's just we'll just unpause it for a second. I just want to see. Well, we won't unpause it. We'll let some peeps in for a minute. So they'll go. See that what they've just done is exactly what I want them to do. That's the behaviour I'm happy with. All right, Mrs. T, take it easy. Have a good dinner. So come in. I mean, I want them to go along there really, but there isn't a path there for them at the moment. So it's only really a problem we've got loads of people coming in, which is only going to be a problem when you start, when you first open the zoo. What's going on there? Oh, it's like angled, isn't it? That's why. Okay, alright, I think I'm probably nearly done for today anyway. So we're slightly earlier than I wanted to be. Oh no, it's not too bad. 2.5 hours is usually about what I do today. But I think that's decent progress anyway. I'm thinking this is going to be the episode for Friday. As I said, I've done a load. We're literally just about to end. Darn it, we can't end. Halo, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid, Siema. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Fredalicious. How you doing? Hello. Were you playing Planet Zoo? I'm assuming you were playing at Planet Zoo. Hey, Ping. How you doing? We were kind of nearly at the end actually. Maybe we'll do a little kind of a little bit more. Yeah, not too bad. We've just been fussing around with something which is kind of working. Pretty much on this stream today, I have made these two little things. These two little things that are supposed to be like ticket. This is my community zoo project. So various different people from my Discord all making stuff in this zoo. And this is the entrance plaza, which is inspired by, I'm probably going to get this wrong, but it's the Woodland Park. I think it's the Woodland Park Zoo in Seattle. Thank you very much. It's all custom built, which is a bit crazy, but it's kind of looking alright. And this is the gonna be the gift shop and the ticket plaza, or the ticket office is here. So what we've been messing around with today is them coming in and going into this building, going up to this little prepaid ticket thing, and that's them inside the zoo. So then they should path back through the entrance. Let's just keep an eye on these guys, make sure they do actually do it. It's very cold. It's all very cold. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I'm pretty slow. If you haven't seen me play before, or you haven't seen any of my stuff, generally pretty slow. I'm a slow and detailed player, rather than get lots of stuff done. Hence the fact. Well, we kind of started building this today. This little box. It obviously needs a roof and a whole load of other stuff. It's got this kind of like sliding door on rollers. Oh, is that Oh, that post doesn't make any sense. Oh no, that's at the end. That's to stop it. Slide it back this way. It needs a handle. It needs a gosh darn handle. So what were you doing? What were you guys doing in Siema's stream? It's always fun. There's not actually a lot of people. Thank you for the follow, Siema. I never notice a lot of people that I follow. I don't think a lot of people play Planet Zoo on like today. I don't really know why. There's like certain days of the week that are always way more popular. Today never seems like it's particularly popular. Thank you, Fredalicious, as well. Much appreciated. That was the Morph. Morph is a cartoon character from when I was a kid. English cartoon character. Or sort of a cartoon character. It's actually stopped. It was like claymation, sort of Wallace and Gromit type thing. Maybe let's do a little one of these on there, ish, maybe. In fact, we could just do another one of these, couldn't we? We could just put a second one of those on there. That's all right. Yeah, so that looks like, that kind of looks, I think that looks decently like a thing you slide across. I used to follow you, don't know I wasn't anymore. That's all right. We were building some of the guest area. Are you building what sort of biome are you working in? Because this is based on the reason why these guys are all cold, and I hadn't really realised this, is because I built this on the Castmire River map. You have to go eat. Yeah, no worries. Totally understand. But have a lovely stream and bye everyone. Thank you very much for the raid. Very much appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, I hadn't really realised this Castmire River map place is it is, I guess, is cold because it's April now and they still seem to be freezing. It still seems to be freezing their little behinds off. Wear some better clothes. Oh, these guys are all right. Are you guys all right? I don't know. No, they're not. Look, they're all cold as well. Maybe we just need to put like a load of heaters under the floor. Anyway, I was trying to get these. I was trying to get this path done, wasn't I? That was the last thing I was going to do. And then we'll do a raid before we go. I won't forget tonight. Seriously, people in this game should wear a jacket. I know, right? The guy's wearing sunglasses and he's freezing. What are you playing at? Just wear some appropriate clothing and you won't have a problem. Oh, that was very generous. That actually seems to have done a load of path for me. Okay, right, so this should let us strand some dudes in there. Is that about where we want it? So a little kind of when you've got the a little thing I do sometimes when you've got the path underneath the, and you've got the path under the floor like this and you can't see it, it's kind of handy to put the railings on for a minute. Railing on ground path, that's what we want, just so you can see where it is, because otherwise you lose track of it. Under floor. Okay, right, so let's get rid of that one. So that should leave a bit of path there. Is it attached the other way as well? I don't think so. So there's unfortunately not going to be any way that I can get anyone to interact with this. None of the guests will interact with it, but we can put a keeper, we can put a staff member down. Like that. And then we'll get rid of the railings. That one, right? Yeah. So she'll just chill there now. So if we put a desk and stuff around her or in front of her, she'll look like she's not going to walk away, is she? She's just going to chill. Oh, she disappeared. What? Why did she disappear? She has a path. Did I delete the path? Hang on a minute. That's not supposed to happen. Did I delete the path? Okay, let's try this again. Maybe they don't do it on a... Maybe they don't do it on a narrow piece of path like that. It's definitely there. I'm wondering if it's now that's too small a piece of path. Okay, she seems like she's just chilling there now. So take the railings off. Stay. Okay. Hopefully now she's just going to stay there. We might just put another one. Doing a normal path. Put another one here. Oh, you have a House Flipper stream tomorrow. I'm so going to try and watch that. Yeah, so House Flipper is on my YouTube channel. Every Wednesday. Oh, I didn't want to do that actually. Oh crap, he's going to be stuck there, isn't he? Every Wednesday. We've pretty much done every Wednesday for... I don't even know how many we've done now. But yeah. Main games I play are House Flipper and Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo tends to be over here, and then videos on YouTube, and then House Flipper is on YouTube, only on YouTube, and then there's other games that we play as well, like Ark and stuff. I think it's on YouTube I followed you, and not on Twitch. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, the YouTube channel I've had for longer. Okay, right, cool. So they can chill there. Let's pause this again. Maybe I'll use the desk set that I did, but just remove some of the stuff from it. I mean, it's not actually that bad. I could use this again. I do quite like the fact that it's got the little map and stuff on it, and it's got a little ticket. Oh, maybe I'll just use this again. This is good enough. I'll take the gifts off. I think that works all right. It's supposed to have like a little map on it and whatever, and my little till. Yeah, it is on the workshop in my collection. This one. It's got a little bit of Z-Fine. I've never noticed that before. Go down the page and saw your huge links to your other channels. Never noticed it before. Yeah, down in the... I can't remember what they call those. Twitch people know. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're cards or something they're called. Yeah, it's quite cool. Like Instagram stuff. I'm nearly at 200... don't really ever talk about my Instagram, but it's like 200 people on my Instagram, Twitter, and all that sort of stuff. All the good things. We have all of the things. Right. So obviously they won't interact with this. I don't think. There's anything. Let's just try it for a second. I have done this before. I did this in the gift shop at in Missoula. If you get them in the right path section, they will sometimes interact with things that are like hidden in stuff. Let's see. Like, it would be really cool if they did just go. I mean, I'm not worried about that at the moment. I just want to see if it actually works. Let's just do that. All we want to see is if will they approach the desks? Will any of them approach the desks? I'm not worried also about them coming out of the wall there for a minute, because once I've fiddled around with this, it won't do that. Yeah, see, I don't think anyone is going to interact with these. Everybody that's coming in at the moment, are they on their way into the zoo? Let's try a TV screen. It's not going to like this because these are going to be... Technically they won't like that as far as the game. Aha! Ha 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 ha! I mean, we don't want you all standing there. But some interaction is what we wanted. Some interaction. It's a shame we don't get closer to the desk. What if we move the TV screen into the back wall? What happens then? It'd be amazing if I could get it exactly to a point where they look like they're approaching the desk. I'm pretty sure that's going to be doable. I don't think it thinks that's not near enough to them. So that should be alright again. Let's put it like there. Right, well I think that's doable. I do think that's doable, but not for tonight. Not for tonight. Right, so we'll go back to Big Toves. Thank you very much for all the new follows and stuff, and thanks for the resubs tonight. We'll have a little look, see if there's anyone for a raid. Oh, this is someone. You know, we might do this. So this is someone we haven't raided before, but I watched her the other night. Jelly Ellie Fishes. So let's go. We'll do a raid on that. We'll do a raid on her. Give her some love. Say hello. And I shall catch you guys. When is the next stream? So the next stream will be next Planet Zoo stream will be on Thursday. And that's it. Take it easy. See you later. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.